Hey y'all, this is a message particularly for all of the healers out there, the coaches, the energy workers, the hypnotists. There's a number of reasons that you went down the path that you've gone down, because it's not a mainstream path. It is not a path that you learned about when you were growing up, when everyone said, what do you want to be? You never were like, oh, I'm going to be a healer. Yet now that you're a healer, you might find that it's a tough path, particularly if you're solely responsible for providing an income for yourself and your family. If you're a solopreneur, having your own business, having to wear all of the hats of both doing the work of working with your clients, yet also all of the paperwork, paying all the bills, doing all of the social media marketing, doing all of it. And is it working? Is it paying off? I saw a post recently where someone was saying that a lot of healers that they know have been struggling. A lot of coaches have been struggling. They haven't been able to find the clients or retain the clients. And I was thinking to myself, well, that's really interesting, because me and other people I know that are doing the kind of work that I am are really doing well. This is the most prosperous year that I've ever had in my business, and I've been doing this full time for 7 years. I'd have to do that math. 8 years. But this is the most prosperous year that I've ever had. And I think it comes down to some systems that I'm going to share with you right now, but also systems that if you're interested in doing what I do, I also teach the business systems for how to grow your audience and how to bring in quality clients and have the kind of income that's going to support you on your path and your journey, because healers are not meant to be poor. A lot of people there's a lot of people that think that healers should not be charging for their services, that they should work for free, that they should have an endless supply of energy to give to everyone that's in need, whether they have money or not. And if that works for you, great. But I don't know people where that is working for them, or at least working for them long term, particularly if they have a family to support, or if they're getting older and are needing to think about how they're going to support themselves in retirement. You've got to turn that lens around on yourself, and all of the giving, all of the support, all of the care, all of the words of affirmation that you've given to other people about their worth and their value and what they deserve. You need to now send that to yourself, knowing that you deserve to thrive as well. And a big reason why people say that healers shouldn't be paid is because healers and shamans, when we lived in tribes, were not paid. They worked for and were supported by the community. That was their job, their role that they played in their community. They were the medicine women. They were the healers. They were the people that saw the patterns in life, the patterns in people, the patterns in nature, and were able to give guidance to the tribe on how to sustain the tribe. And the thing is, no one got paid in the tribe. No one was charging for their services when living in tribal communities. Everyone had a role that they played, and they played their part. And so people that have told me that, oh, healers shouldn't make money, they have a regular job making money. Are they going to do that work for free? The answer is no. They're not going to do that work for free. And so as healers, we deserve to bring in income, particularly if we're creating value, immense value for our clients. And so if I can resolve someone's problem with low energy, with procrastination, with not wanting to get out of bed, with just feeling negative and unhappy all the time, with feeling anxious socially or just overall in life, of suffering from the effects of post-traumatic stress disorder, of feeling blocked because of trauma, if I can help them become unblocked and move forward in their lives, and if I can do it quickly, what is that worth? What is that really worth? It's worth a lot. And if people knew with 100% certainty that you could fix their problems, they would pay huge sums of money. I just found out that there is a shot that you can take. It goes into the neck. It's $5,000. I don't know that it's here in the United States, but it's definitely accessible in other places in the world. And it's $5,000 for the shot. You get it annually, and it guarantees that you will not smoke. So a lot of people would pay $5,000 every year for that shot so that they wouldn't smoke, because of just all of the negative health, social, and financial effects that smoking has on us. And so if you would pay that much for a shot, or if someone would pay that much for a shot, maybe they'd pay that for working with you so that you can help them eliminate smoking from their lives. And so I have a training to help people, to show people how to quickly get results for their clients. And if you're already working with clients and you want to get quicker results, you want to make more money, you want to make more of an impact in their lives, then reach out to me. Let's talk about it. I can let you know how what you do is different from what I do, and how this would incorporate into what you're already doing, so that you're getting those quick, effective, permanent results with your clients that they're really looking for. And when I was, throughout my time as a healer, I've learned a lot of techniques and modalities, and some are more effective than others, and some would work really great with some clients and not with others. And when I really wasn't seeing the results that I wanted with clients, it would really affect my confidence and my self-esteem. It would affect my energy level. It would affect my ability when I would get on sales calls to be able to close those sales. And if I'm not able to close those sales, then those people aren't getting the help that they need. And then I'm, in the gutter, like feeling bad about myself. And so when I came across this new method, it's advanced conversational hypnosis, and incorporated it into my practice. I was slowly incorporating it, and now it's the only thing that I do. And of course, I bring all of my past wisdom and experiences and training to what I do, and I'm bringing all of that to you in this training so that you can get the same kinds of effects that I do with my clients. And so one of the things that has made my year so successful and other coaches not as successful, I believe, comes down to a couple different things. And one of those things is differentiation. You've got to be able to differentiate yourself from the rest of the market, the people that are talking about the same things, doing the same things, that are talking about like, hey, this is hypnosis and this is what I do. Now I'm doing that because I actually have a training program that I'm selling. But if you're a coach or a hypnotist or a healer of any kind, and you're not using social media to promote yourself, then you're missing out on a really big opportunity. And if you're only using social media to talk about your modality and what it does versus the problems that you fix and the concerns and issues that your clientele has, then you're going to be missing out on a big opportunity as well. The other thing with differentiation is if you say, well, I help everyone, then you're helping no one. If you niche, and there's a whole discussion about whether you want to niche, also known as specializing, or niche. People, I don't know which way. I think it depends what country you come from. Niche, specialize. Then you get really good at doing this one thing. And so it gives you the chops to be able to say, you know what, I know this patterning. I know what works for this. And so I can help you. That other person, if you work with trauma and someone's looking at coming to you, or someone that works with smoking cessation, and you're like, well, I specialize in this. I do this all the time. Like, this is my life. This is what I do. I can help you move through this. I know I can. I am certain. Then that's going to give you quite a different, leg up over someone that specializes in smoking. And then the person that specializes in smoking, they're like, I know everything about smoking. I know the challenges that you're facing, so I know exactly where to lead you and guide you. And so that's where specialization really helps. And then the differentiation. People want to know, why are you different than someone else, and what all are you getting? And how long is it going to take me to get relief? Because when people are reaching out to healers, they're wanting relief of some sort. And so are you able to provide them some kind of timeline of what to expect? So I remember, years ago when I first went to the chiropractor, my first chiropractor that I went to, I thought I was going in for a session. And then he said, oh yeah, well, you need to come in 3 times a week for a while, and then we'll adjust it. Well, he never adjusted it. It was me many months later saying, hey, you said that we were only going to do 3 times a week for a short period of time. And should we be, yeah, we can switch that now. And I spent thousands of dollars, over $20,000 working with that chiropractor, and it was good maintenance, but it still did not eliminate the problem. And so what is someone getting when they're coming to you? Are they coming in for one session and then they're just going to keep coming back and paying each time that they come and hope for a result? Or are you saying, we are getting you results in 8 weeks or in 6 months, or with me and the people that work for me, maybe 1 session breakthroughs, as little as 1 session. Most of my clients only need one to 2 sessions, and their problem is done. They have more sessions that they could use, but they don't, because they don't have the problem anymore. And so, what does your clientele want? What do they need? They don't want to spend all day long. How many times have you bought a membership to massage or chiropractic, or with me, float, or to the gym, and then you don't go, and the services just add up, they pile up, and it's oh my gosh, I gotta use these, and now there's so many, I gotta schedule my time out, and I gotta go there, and I've got to do all of this, and it's not that you couldn't use the service. I can definitely use that service. I love it, but we forget about it. It takes time. We got to plan and organize, and it's effort and work in order to get those things in that we need. And so if we can shorten that time span, shorten the amount of effort and energy, that mental and emotional energy or labor that is going into each session that you're planning, then that really frees up a lot for your client, especially since they're having a breakthrough and now they're like on it, they're going forward in life, and it's like, I've got so much going on now. If I was blocked and I lacked motivation and I was procrastinating, and now this is unblocked and now I'm like on fire and I'm moving and I'm crushing it. It can make it hard to schedule a whole bunch of follow-up sessions. But if we unblock that, then they don't need it. So those are some things to think about. If you're having trouble getting clients, keeping clients, charging enough that you're able to thrive, that you're able to have more than enough rather than just scraping by or having feast and famine. I mean, feast and famine like definitely can happen, and that's another reason why we want to price higher for the value of the service that you offer, because those higher times, those feast times, will make up for those times when things are slower, those months when things are just naturally slower. So yeah, I hope that's useful and helpful. If you'd like to know more about the training that I do with advanced conversational hypnosis, feel free to reach out. There's a link on my page, and yeah. Enjoy yourself. That training, by the way, is June 23rd through the 25th. It's a live Zoom training, lifetime access. You can attend all future trainings as well. Plus you get lifetime support from me, and I have a guest facilitator that is coming in as well. So we're tag teaming on this. So you're going to get two trainers' perspectives on how we run our businesses and how we work with clients, and helping you get those kinds of results yourself. All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your day and your weekend, and see you soon.